Hello, my name is Xochitl Martinez and this is my submission for Video Journal 3 for my progress on achieving my goal of including a 30-minute activity in my day. To remind what I had went ahead and chosen to do over the course of this five-week summer semester, it was to include a 30-minute physical activity in my day that wasn't limited to a walk, but it really expressed anything that I wanted to do for those 30 minutes as long as I did include them. So over the past 2 weeks, I have actually completed a physical activity almost every day. There was last week actually 2 days, both Thursday and Friday, that I did not do any kind of activity because I was in a bad mindset space, and that really affected everything that I did, including those 30-minute workouts, which I did not go onto. Overall, I've noticed that my eating habits have really helped with my 30-minute physical activities. It has given me a lot more energy to go ahead and keep on doing these activities. So that is something that I can attribute to including those physical activities in my day. And it also has created new and healthy habits, such as making my bed, cleaning my space, which have helped me really become a healthier person overall. Some of the challenges that I've encountered are my mindset, stress, and overeating. I see that when I have that task to complete during the day, for some reason give myself anxiety or get anxiety from thinking about having to do it. So I've noticed that has really been affected me and has been a really hard challenge to overcome. Because of what happened last week, I feel like I have had a lack of consistency. Those 2 days I just did not want to do it, and I knew that I wanted to, but I couldn't bring myself to do it, and that consistency was just not met, and it really played a big part into me not feeling well. And number 3 is finding creativeness to find different activities to do. Sometimes I got in a rut of just doing a walk every day because it was the easiest thing to do, but I really wanted to find something different to do because that would just give me more motivation to go ahead and do whatever I did want to do. So how I addressed those challenges. So going back to the challenge that it was being stressed and overeating and overall just not feeling good in my mind. So for some reason, when I have something to do on my calendar, I need to check it off right away. I'm not sure if it may be some kind of compulsive thing that I have developed, but I want to go ahead and do so. I found that when I scheduled something in, like a 30-minute walk or something, it just made me so stressed to the point that I just wanted to avoid it altogether. It was just something else to do in my day, and my days as they were very, very filled, and I had so many things to do with both summer session and a full-time job and then a side job. So definitely I was feeling that stress. So how I went ahead and got over that challenge was by decompressing and starting a self-care routine. I don't really give myself a lot of attention, and I noticed that maybe one of the ways that I can start to give myself attention and give myself that ability to just decompress was by starting self-care of washing my face, washing my teeth, getting myself really ready to go on those physical activities, and just taking care a little bit about me and how I felt and what I was doing. Another thing that I noticed that I was helping me finish those activities was I started to add stars to my journal. So every time that I went ahead and recorded a walk or whatever kind of activity that I had to do, I started to add a holographic star that I just got to each of those entries. And for some reason it made me really happy to see those stars on there. It brightened up the pages of my journal, and therefore it really helped me with my mood. The last thing that I did that helped me address those challenges was I really asked my support group. I am usually not candid with how I am feeling with my support group. I just kind of tell them the gist of things, but I decided that this was the time to really tell them how I was feeling about my stress, my anxiety, and how if I felt so stressed and overwhelmed that I just didn't do anything, I just shut down, I didn't do anything. and they really helped give me advice and tools and encouragement to go ahead and finish those activities. Moving forward, I know that I will finish this goal and I want to do it strong. So I know that I have to continue affirming myself and journaling what I am doing. Those two things have really helped me in my journey. I find that telling myself can really change my mindset. So definitely I'm going to continue doing that. And of course I'm going to keep journaling because it makes a difference to me to see my progress on paper rather than just an idea in my head floating that I've just done something. It's something concrete for me to see and prove to myself that I am doing this and I will be able to finish this out. Another thing that I'm going to do to meet my goal is mind over matter. My mindset really suffered these 2 weeks, but I know that with the tools that I have found and given myself, I will definitely continue and focus on the phrase mind over matter, because sometimes it's just you have to put your mind to it to ensure that you are going to do it. And then lastly is really probably my most important one, is addressing my anxiety and coping with it healthily. My past coping method was to just avoid it altogether, but now really addressing it and finding the right way to go about it, it's going to be the best for me and the best way for me to finish out this goal. That's it for my video number 3 check-in. I can't wait for the next week to talk about how I completed my goal and how I am feeling and everything. Thank you so much.